Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. At times when I look at our leaders, the way they talk and the way they do things, I feel emotionally perturbed that our leaders sometimes they say words without looking at the gravity of their statements. Just recently, General Gowon, the ex-military head of state of Nigeria, visited President Tinubu, and the only thing he could say then is to say that Tinubu should not be bothered about those who criticize him. And that was how they criticized him when he actually took on the igbos in the civil war. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What kind of callous statement is that? What kind of unguided utterance is this? Before I move on, I want to appeal to you that please, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do that. And if you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification button so you have access to my video whenever a new video is released. And the most important one here, please guys, as you're watching my video, do not forget to hit the like button. This will make YouTube recommend my videos so that many people will have access to it. Guys, thank you very much. I just want you to do that before we move on. Yeah, let's move on. Painful that the country called Nigeria has treated the Igbos with disdain. And for crying out loud, how would a general, a head general, supervised the genocide of over 2.5 Igbos can come out almost 60 years after to be gleeful, to be happy over satanic action, comparing the hardship in the land with the massacre of the Igbos? For crying out loud, are you trying to provoke the Igbos in this country, or what is it driving at? Sometimes those of us who are not from the eastern part of Nigeria will not understand what those guys have gone through. I want to appeal to those who are close to the general to call him and tell him to retract his statement that it was slip of tongue. Probably old age is catching up with him. But how will he be comparing the massacre of people in millions, ethnic cleansing in millions, with the hardship in the land? These are two different things. Is it trying to tell us now that he was happy over the killings of the Igbos then, or what? See, what is happening in Nigeria is deeper than most of us can see. And that is why I'm so happy that the Easterners are not even joining this useless protest happening here and there. Why are they not joining? It's very simple. The day the Igbos choose to protest, that day a lot of their youth will be massacred. They will call them IPOP members, or call them Nnamdi Kanu boys, foot soldiers, or whatever name they can call them in that guise, they will call them. So far so good, we have not gotten any casualty with regards to this protesting. But I made bold to say that the day the Igbos will ever rise up to protest over the hardship in the land, that day there's going to be bloodletting. And I want to appeal to my Igbo brothers and sisters, don't be angry over what the general has said. I understand, I have read, I have studied. Even when I read this book by Chimamanda Adichie, Half of the Yellow Moon, I was able to understand to a greater extent. And when I read Why We Struck, I was able to understand how the lives of Uzogu, Ademuyegu, and the others who came together to change the course of the Nigerian state, how their efforts were frustrated. But the truth remains that, how will General Gowon be comparing the massacre of over 2.5 million Igbos with what is happening today in Nigeria? What happened in the East is a pure genocide. It's an holocaust, and it should be one singular thing that the Nigerian state should have apologized to the region. But we have failed to do that. Instead of us to keep our mouth quiet, each time we throw tantrum at them, we want them to be irritated, we want them to get angry, we want them to react. I want to appeal to my Igbo brothers and sisters, do not react over this nonsensical statement by those men who call themselves elder statesmen. And the painful part of it is, most of the Igbo leaders do not stand for their own. The case of Nnamdi Kanu should not have escalated to this point is because the Igbo leaders are self-centered, egocentric, and they are selfish. Please, I am just doing this video to appeal to my Igbo brothers and sisters. Don't get embittered by what that man had just said. Probably old age is setting up on him. He doesn't know what to say. How will you compare killing of people in drones and the hunger in the land? When they are busy finishing his people in the Middle Belt, he did not utter a word when Buhari was there. Now he's uttering words to hurt the Easterner. The same way Buhari had the tenacity to say the Easterner, they are just a dot in the nation. For crying out loud, what has the Igbo done to the country called Nigeria? I kept saying it, I will not stop saying it. If we know we are tired of this now, let us let them go.